Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. In the last episode, we went through the various conversations in Moonrise Towers and the aftermath of the battle. Talked to Withers and Aelin and Isabel and a bunch of others. And then came to camp because I wanted to get rested up ahead of anything else that would be happening here. Had some conversations in camp, again with Aelin and Isabel, and they had a conversation with Shadowheart, or at least Aelin did. Gave Shadowheart her spear. So that's nice. And then took a long rest, and that's kind of where we're at. I did go ahead and swap Jaheira out for Karlach for the moment. We'll be getting Jaheira in the party again here soon. There's Arabella. But I'm going to stick with Karlach for now. She's going to need a level up here. It looks like Scratch wants to talk. And it looks like Shadowheart wants to talk. Alright. Get to speak with animals on. Scratch.
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
Alright, what you got?
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
A potion of animal speaking. Okay, then. Of course we'll pet the dog. Alright. Now, let's see what Shadowheart wants to talk about.
I've been lied to. My whole life. And I was gullible enough to just believe it. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me.
Right, because it was revealed that her memories have been altered and it was not wolves. They were chasing her when she was taken by the Sharites. It was her parents. You've been forced to live a lie. At least now the truth is starting to reveal itself.
Indeed. But the truth may yet prove painful. Who knows what Shah still keeps from me. We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to.
And what's that?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Very well. Oh, there is one thing I need to do. I need to pause for a second. Okay, just had to adjust the setting here. Alright, now, Karlach, you need to level up. Then we're just going to be sticking with Barbarian. Pure Barbarian for now. Unstable Backlash while enraged. If when you take damage or fail a saving throw, you trigger another wild magic effect that replaces the current one. Interesting. Alright. Go ahead and leave camp.
To do the rounds again.
There's no point. Everyone's wrecked. Leave them be.
Fair enough.
Alright. And I think we are just heading out.
road to Baldur's Gate is up ahead. No turning back once we start down that road.
Yep, that's the end of Act 2.
Well, Wargaz failed to kill you. I won't make the same mistake.
Oh. Gith. Well, I guess it's good that I got that long rest then. I did not realize this was going to happen, but, you know. Very well. Bardic Inspiration on Karlach. Unload. A conjured weapon up there.
Have to keep going.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
Alright, rage it up. Your magic lashes out. Alright, reckless attack. Went well. Main hand attack. Let's get Lae'zel up here. Nice crits.
I will take the artifact for my queen.
You are a warlock. Interesting. Unstable backlash. Alright, let's get rid of this guy.
Talk to me.
Let's throw the biggest... Oh.
On my way.
It's going to be kind of a waste. Yeah, let's see. Will it hit? It did hit.
This is gonna feel good.
Reckless attack. Wild magic bolt of light, sure.
Victory awaits. You bow or you break.
Let's see, Hunter's Mark. +1. A great second wind.
Another step forward.
My faith will protect me.
Nope, that's not gonna work.
On I go.
Bye forever, pal.
We'll just reposition. It is interrupted.
Soldier. I will ascend. Let my name be known.
Ah, you missed.
Psionic detector alerted us to the Githyanki attack. Looks like Voss was good for his word.
I just never walked far enough to get that to actually trigger. Oh well.
More than prepared.
Lae'zel.
It is as we knew. My people have turned their blades against us. They will emerge from the shadows and descend from the skies, and we will grant them their only just fate. Death.
Moving in.
Very well. We can do that. I will take some stuff to serve as loot. Yeah, I'm very encumbered. Psionic ward arm. The item that attacks to the wearers is gift. They have resistance to psychic damage. I mean, it's not that. I mean, I'll load it onto you just to kind of get it out of my own inventory. Huh. Quickened Mage Hand. You can cast Mage Hand as a bonus action. What do we got? You use your Channel Oath spell as you gain Heroism. Strength saving throws +1. I will send that to camp, because I'm not sure if I'm going to have someone who's going to want to use it, so... I am overloaded. Need to get to a shop. We'll get to a shop once we get to Baldur's Gates. Remember that I have all this stuff piled up when they sell.
The Shadow Curse will soon be forgotten, thanks to us.
The Absolute's armies are on the march, and Baldur's Gate is their target.
All right, let's go.
The curse has been lifted, the lands cleansed of the shadows. Kethric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
All right, no more Shadow Curse.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the flaming fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping and yes sir, no sir, rip and cut your throat, sir. Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
He's nuts. Which is an understatement.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Almost there.
What path lies before me?
All right. Anything to do here? Well, we might want to cycle out the party. Or maybe not. Not quite yet. Alright, anything to say, Will?
Taken from the light to be raised in darkness. Your truth is finally dawning, Shadowheart. You can follow its light, or you can retreat back into dusk. The truth is finally dawning. Shadowheart can follow its light, or she can retreat back into dusk.
Well, that was a little bit of a bug. Alright, Lae'zel.
Shadowheart was no true child of Shah, merely a captive. She must have her vengeance.
Alright. Anything new to say, Shadowheart?
All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious.
Nope. Karlach.
Soldier.
Tell me about your relationship with Gortash.
He got his claws into me early. I was a wild kid, brawling my way through the city. One of my mates got wind of a bit of work guarding some indoorsy type with lots of enemies. Seemed like easy money, so I went in for it. He took one look at me and said I was perfect. I like that. Not like that, you know. Just... it felt like a good fit. I kept him safe and he paid me well. Well enough to move into a better neighborhood and put something away for the future. My future. I respected him, trusted him. And he returned that trust, that respect. His life was in my hands and I took that seriously. The whole thing with Zariel happened so fast. I had no idea what had gone down until it was over. 1 minute I was in Baldur's Gate, a happy, healthy, not quite kid. The next, I was burning up in Avernus with an engine for a heart. Zariel laughed. Said she paid him well for my services. She'd wanted to test her new machine, and he said I'd be able to handle it. He was right. Sometimes I wish he weren't. Evil, evil bastard.
Alright, well, we'll get a little payback. Isabel?
Looking forward to a bit of rest, if I'm honest. It's been a long century.
Aelin?
Begone, friend. I have a darling to adore.
Alright. Very well. Astarion.
The gate is closed, as is Cazador. Cazador and his rite of profane ascension. An imperial soiree, attended by devils and spawn alike. A grand ceremony to honor one exalted vampiric master. And elevate him to an unfathomable station. To place him in a position of such esteem. The world will yearn to kneel and offer their necks.
We need to stop him yesterday.
We will kill him, but there's more to it. Think about it. It sounds like Cazador, for all his evils, has gotten further than any of my kind ever have. He's on the verge of a miracle. If the time comes and I can stay one move ahead of him, I'll take his place before his blood can hit the floor.
I don't know. Raphael said the Ascension was lethally diabolical.
Doesn't it sound delightful? For the lucky little vampire on the winning side. After 200 years of shit, pure shit, I think I deserve something better.
Don't get ahead of yourself. We don't even know if that's possible.
All I'm saying is, let's be clever about it. If an opportunity arises for me to become a more magnificent bastard than I already am, why turn it down? Let's find out more about the ritual before we waltz into Cazador's front door. If we track down my old comrades, the other spawn, we may discover more and be finally positioned for yours truly to ascend.
Well, the information will be useful. We'll find the other spawn. We're not going to commit one way or the other.
If we don't find my brethren, they'll find us, likely with bared fangs. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk. Unless Cazadors change their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey.
All right, we'll keep an eye out. Gale.
The Absolute should be a thing of the past, and I with it. Yet, at the risk of angering Mistra further, I'm glad it didn't come to that, given what has come to light.
Yeah, we didn't even have you there. What are you talking about?
The Elder Brain. But, more importantly, the crown that it wore. Even without seeing it for myself, I could sense it. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete. I doubted what I was feeling at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. The ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it.
Back up a little. Why is this crown so important all of a sudden?
That crown sits on a gargantuan elder brain bent on destroying us and everything we hold dear. Understanding its true nature might unlock the means of our victory. We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorcerer's Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can.
Alright. Why would a Baldurian magic shop be the first place we look?
Ha! Sorcerer's Sundries is no mere trading post. It's been serving the arcane community for centuries. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
Alright, well, we'll bring you along. Paulson.
Painful truths have been thrust upon Shadowheart. I believe she is strong enough to endure, but her path will be easier with our support.
All right. And we are missing... Let's see, what's down in here? Oh, that's Withers. Anything new to add, Withers?
Fate spins along as it should.
Nope.
Dost thou require a new ally? Or
Oh, there's Jaheira.
Shadowheart has found a little bit of herself again. Selûne cannot take all of the credit. She may have lit the way, but it is the cleric who took this step.
Now that we're traveling together, I realize I don't know much about you.
That speaks well of your taste. I've heard my share of bad ballads about things I never did. If you have questions, ask. Just don't expect my answers to rhyme.
You mentioned you know something of the Illithids.
More than I would like. In my youth, I was a brief and very much unwilling member of a colony's hive mind. I felt the way they think, saw the world as they do. Foul, unnatural creatures who find the foulness in us and twist it to their will. But then, who am I speaking to? You have far more experience than I.
It's different this time. The Elder Brain is a slave itself.
Do not be moved to pity. It is a predator pinned in a trap. And if it wriggles free, you'll find it still has teeth.
Alright, anything to ask her? Is it true that you fought the Dead Three before?
It was Baal alone we faced in our time. And bad as that was, he had no elder brain for a lapdog then. Help won't come from the history books, or from any old tales I can spin you. This is your story to write. There. Have I fulfilled my role as your wise and wizened elder?
You're not that old, are you?
I've passed enough years that counting them is a waste of what remains. Which is to say, yes, I am that old.
Alright then. Well, that took a bit more time than I anticipated. So we'll go ahead and stop here for now. We'll go to bed, get our rest, and see what happens as we enter the city next episode. So for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.